Hey, Dave Love back from Modern Problems Radio Show. That was Pacifier Would Have Known. We're going to have ticket giveaway because they're coming to FTC on June 11th.
Oh, my God.
So stay tuned. We will have 2 tickets to give away. There will be a contest. We're going to make Tepper pick it out. It could be a random shit like slap a donkey with a bologna stick.
Ooh, slap the donkey.
That's my favorite
Oh,
one.
yeah. Dude, did you hear the professor is getting married?
Okay.
I got nothing.
You have nothing. All right.
Hey, Nick. Hey, Anna.
right.
What's the date?
I don't know. We're not invited, obviously.
Is it a wedding?
I
Yo,
don't
tell
know.
me, who's the professor? I don't know. Who the professor is.
Congratulations.
Oh, this is going to be a long time. We'll explain it to you later.
Oh,
yeah.
he must be an intricate character.
He
Oh,
is.
he is.
But he's like
He
now he's not like medicated anymore, so he's totally stressed
He's
and
normal.
a little different.
He's normal now.
Yeah.
Dedicated professor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So right now we have our first guest, and I'm honored to have him on the show because I feel so strongly about CBD and how much good that it does, and it's so much against the establishment, man. It's anti big pharma, and it's natural, and it's been around for 3,000 years, and people like they badmouth it and everything else, and now everybody's starting to feel it and see it, and things are coming around. And now we have Alex from Theremedy, Connecticut's first and only
First and only.
CBD craft store. Give it up for Alex.
All right.
Thank you very much, everyone. Let me pause and take a moment here to hit my CBD vape.
Oh, this guy came prepared.
Yeah.
It really works, everyone.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me try some of that.
We're going to pass that around.
Got to make sure I'm nice and loose, casual,
Oh, yeah.
confident, not worried.
There you go. Alex and I have worked together before. We worked together on the Remedy grand opening, which was great.
For sure. That was a fantastic event, and looking forward to many more.
Oh, yeah. We got Nardy Boy coming up. What's the date on that one?
June 20th?
That's right, June 20th.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Yeah.
I got to keep better track of my calendar.
I'm going to take a pull of that. Rob,
guys,
do you have any questions for Alex here? Because, Alex, why don't you tell us about how you got involved and what made you decide to go into the CBD industry?
All right. So for a long, long time, I've kind of tinkered around with formulating my own products from back at UConn, making study aids, testing people's substances for them, and just being a fitness fanatic in general has always made me really aware of different supplements, different ingredients. Lately, I've been a lot more stringent with my diet than I was in the past, so that's brought me even more awareness as to what's beneficial, what's anti-inflammatory, and so all these different kind of hobbies and interests came together. I took a look at the CBD market. I saw that there was some companies who were doing a great job at charging insane amounts.
Right.
I saw some other companies, most companies, not doing a great job, not doing the right thing whatsoever, using cheap Chinese CBD and taking that and diluting it to the point where it's worthless to have in a product.
Right.
Something where you're going to have to use an unreasonable amount. I'm not looking to coat my entire body in lotion in order to get a reasonable amount of CBD.
And that's after that placebo effect wears off. Because at the beginning, people are like, oh, it works great because of the placebo. But the placebo effect traditionally only lasts like a couple weeks. So after you keep trying something, and it's really the placebo effect wears off. It's kind of like the honeymoon phase, you say.
That's right. So it's pretty important to know that the CBD is going to work for you immediately. There's a lot of businesses out there, and they're telling people, oh, just let it build up in your system. Take it for a couple weeks, and finally it's going to kick in. It's going to be magical. Just wait.
Right.
It's out there. It's coming down the line. Checks in the mail, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not really how it works. I hit this CBD cartridge right now because it's going to calm my nerves right now.
Right.
The second I breathe it out of my lungs, I'm going to be feeling better. I'm going to be ready to go, be ready to run my mouth, not be worried about sounding like a fool.
Well,
Do we make you nervous?
What interests me most about the Remedy and about you is how knowledgeable you are about CBD products and how you break the stereotype of most people that think that like a wook or like a dirty hippie would like be selling CBD. And I'm not knocking this. I'm just saying when I first got introduced to CBD, right, Tepper? We were at Branch Fest, maybe.
Oh, with the King Wook. With the King of the Wooks.
Yeah. And it just, I was like, I don't know if I should try this. Like, looking at the character, I felt like it was, like, messed up and stuff.
You know what I'm talking about.
We're talking about Giancarlo, right?
Yeah.
The King Wook. I was like, I wasn't sure if I should try this. You know, like, he's like, I made this in my basement. I'm like,
I didn't even know he was messing around with CBD.
At that time, he was. You know?
Interesting.
Yeah, but
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who are just taking some CBD, slapping in some fat, calling it a day. Boom, it's a CBD product.
Right.
And I mean, it's got CBD in there. But we're really trying to do things differently. We're trying to take the best of the pharmaceutical world, the best of the natural world, combine them together. There's a lot of thought that goes into making every product. How much balm or body butter is someone going to use at a time, either on an affected area or on a certain amount of skin? How potent do we want to make a vape cartridge? So we make sure that each pull is an effective dose of CBD, but the CBD also isn't crystallizing out into a solid form. There's, a lot of titrating that has to go on between it's a balancing act between all these different factors. And it's a really fun experience. I love to experiment. I love to experiment on all the people that come to my store. So
Watch out.
Stop on by. You're going to walk away with something, whether it's knowledge, a product, probably a little freebie. 43 North Colony Road, The Remedy. Shameless plug.
I've actually, hey, you're allowed to plug on here, man. You're one of the sponsors and you're the guest, so you're allowed to. But I will tell you, I've been up there and hung out with you a couple times, and we've had some aggro dudes walk in there, and they buy stuff, and they're buying them for their, like, yoga girlfriends so they can put on a little impression, like they're knowledgeable, and they care about their feelings, and they want to make them feel right and nice and mellow and everything. But they're not into the CBD. But I saw... Remember how aggro those two dudes were, and then you gave them the dab, and instantly they were like, "Oh man, I'll take." Like they went from like, "Yeah, man, I'm here for my girlfriend. She's got a tight back from doing yoga, and I want to give her a nice massage, but I'm not into this hippie shit." And blah blah blah. And then you were like, "Okay, you sold them the stuff, but before you finalized the sale, you gave them a free dab hit of the CBD." And then the voice turned into this, "Yeah, man. Hey man, do you have any more of those vape cartridges?" And next thing you know, they bought 2 cartridges. I bet you money they're totally dressed different and they aren't so stressed out right now.
They got dreads now, patches, everything, pinned out hats.
They're selling pins outside of College Street right now.
Look out.
Totally different life now.
Sounds like the King of the Wooks.
Yeah, that's why we have the dab bar.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones in the CBD world somehow.
Daenerys out there taking dabs.
Yeah.
Dragon CBD.
There's not White Walkers, anymore. They're totally chill.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we love having the dab bar there, not only so we can give people a little taste of what they could take home, but, show them the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And the best thing is, like, I'll speak for my parents. My parents were, like, anti, cannabis, My dad, he was, like, a little, like, easy on it.
Dad's dabbled.
But my mom was totally against it. But then she messed up her shoulder, and, like, the opioids they were prescribing her, she didn't want to take. And so the doctor prescribed her, like, some CBD lotion, but it was, like, a small amount, and they charged her the insurance. It was, like, $90. But the stuff worked. But it was, like, 200 milligrams. And it wasn't until I got some of the stuff from you, she put some on, and she was like, oh, she started telling her friends, and next thing you know, they all start going. It was like the bridge club meeting. They're just like, "Oh, yeah, we're playing bridge," and, "Oh, do you have any of that CBD?" I mean, it's like, it's turned into, like, such a taboo thing to now it's like the old ladies, like, Tupperware parties, Like, they'll have, like, CBD parties and stuff like that, which is what the Remedy's probably we're going to end up doing soon anyway, right?
I'm ready. Let's get the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's who needs it the most. You know, it's tough because they're the most skeptical, and they've dealt with all this propaganda for years. It's
Right.
like, oh, the reefer madness.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they got smoking reefers out there.
You know where that originally
the devil's
started?
lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
Devil's
The
lettuce,
guy, there's a guy I think out west, I think in South Dakota, and he murdered his family. And then when the cops pulled up, he was smoking a joint. So then the press used that to say, "Oh, he was smoking weed, so that's why he killed his family." You know,
he was
and that's what
medicating,
started
brother.
the reefer madness.
And everyone knows that's not how you start off killing your family. That's how you finish killing your family. The deed's done. Now it's time to
Yeah, you
chill.
gotta chill
Yeah,
out, man.
Yeah,
exactly.
man. You're not gonna
If
kill
he
your
hadn't
family
smoked
after
it up,
you
he might have
smoke the
taken
weed.
out the whole
You gotta
You gotta
neighborhood.
know what
Yeah.
order to do these things.
Oh yeah. Oh
You're
yeah.
freaking out. The cops are on the way. Now's the time to smoke the weed.
Exactly.
That's the only time to
It's
smoke.
not the pre-murder.
Yeah, because how are you gonna you're not gonna murder anyone like first
Yeah.
like smoke weed and then murder someone. You might now you might be aggro and ready to commit murder, and if you smoke a joint, you're gonna be too deep in thought and totally relaxed, and you're gonna think yourself out of doing it now. So that
Existential questions
Yeah,
coming
it's
up.
gonna start going like, oh man, where did I buy those cheese combos from?
Am I freeing them from the prison of their flesh? Am I helping them?
So I agree with you. The skepticism is insane, and that's really what it's all about. But now people's eyes are starting to get awakened to the whole thing. And,
Yeah, we're ready to hit the nursing homes, do the nursing home circuit.
Yeah,
Watch out, old ladies.
Well,
We're
isn't
coming
that one
for
of the
you.
best benefits? Is the anti-inflammatory for skin and for joints and all
Totally.
these ailments and ailments and
did you say
I see-
Tony
I spoke-
Aikman?
Aikman.
Tony Aikman.
It's a thing we're
is a
coining.
new sponsor
stops
now,
making up
from what I
words.
heard,
Oh,
but that
Tony
hasn't been locked
Aikman.
in.
There's
No, but you understand
I
what I'm
got an
saying.
ointment for your ankments.
Great babes.
It's great for that demographic, for that patient
Oh,
who
for
needs
sure.
an anti-inflammatory effect. It's one of the primary benefits, isn't that right?
Inflammation is the cause of the primary cause of physiological degradation. It's one of the primary causes of aging. Something that we all deal with. If you're alive, you're inflamed.
Yeah.
If you're going to the gym, that's causing a controlled amount of inflammation.
We're not talking
You're
about Pride
stressed.
Week inflamed, are we?
No, but it'll help with that too.
All right.
That's right.
Special lubes.
Whatever sort of inflamed you are, physical, mental,
Well,
internal, external.
speaking of Aikman, I have like a stress thizer, Joe Theismann. Yeah.
Oh,
so I
boy.
need to
You
Here
okay?
we
some
go.
CBD on there.
you need
I
some
think we're outside the
groin
parking lot
ointment
throwing
over
pigskin
there.
to each
He's
other now.
vigorously rubbing his crotch right now.
Do we need to get the red lights over here for you?
No.
Anti-red
600
lights.
nanometers.
So Alex, we're gonna have you on a bunch of times, and you're gonna stay on the rest of the show because we're gonna interview Sylvia Sage soon. And we got some big events that we're gonna do together, and
So big.
yes, we're gonna be doing lots of crazy stuff with our cast of hooligans. And where are we, Shogun? Because I don't know.
We're in 415 Howe Avenue, Shelton, Connecticut, at the Royal Fox Studio.
All right,
That's it.
that's where we
Well,
are.
Now
That's
you
the
all know
place.
where to find us. Thanks, Shogun. That was,
Suite 175. Come on. by.
Awesome. Even better. Yeah.
Great. Somebody,
Yeah.
somebody lock the door. with it.
Now we are going
Here
to
they
get
come.
murdered. Thank God,
Nice
the
job.
remedy is
Before
here.
It's too bad
Because
because I just
anybody that
smoked that
comes
CBD.
down at the remedy, anybody who comes down now here, they're gonna be hit off with some CBD. So we will be able to make it out all right.
We'll shotgun some vapor into their faces. Back, you axe murdering fiends.
I'm waiting until they invent a Darth Vader mask, so you just inhale the CBD like all day long.
Oh, we could build you one of those, man.
We can get you a little oxygen
build that.
mask.
That would be
Put a tube down your throat.
that would be cool, but it wouldn't be attractive, and I wouldn't be able to talk right on the microphone, so I wouldn't do it. But I would
I'm
think
sure
that would
there's
be a
people that are into that.
They might be, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That would be insane.
Get a
Just-
real niche for yourself there.
yeah, it would be like just turn it on.
You could have a ball gag with CBD coming out of it.
Oh,
Ball
now we're
gags
talking.
infused
Wait
with
for Sylvia
CBD.
Sage
Here
for
we
that
go.
idea.
Right into your gums.
Rob, stop, everyone.
Bite
Next
harder,
on Strange
more
News.
relief.
Ball gag,
Resist
CBD.
more, relief more.
We don't want that. We don't want that at all.
You're fired.
Yeah, we don't want that. Well, thank you for coming down.
It's my pleasure.
We're honored. You brought us some treats, I know, in here.
Oh, you trying to smell some stuff right now?
Oh yeah, man.
Tasty treats.
So I just made this coffee cacao body butter.
Cacao.
It's gonna be the moisturizing thing you're ever gonna find. It's
Oh,
got
Nikes.
urea and MSM for all you pharmacists out there.
Oh, wow.
Super hydrating stuff. One of them is a sulfur compound, which you'll see in a lot of anti-dandruff shampoos.
So flaky.
That's right, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
Take a whiff of this on air. That's real coffee and cacao
Does it wake you
that
up?
I cold brewed into aloe water and I hot steeped into hazelnut oil.
This
Whoa.
is the 600 milligram batch, correct?
Yeah, it's one I messed up, and so there's too much CBD in it.
Stop. Smell that.
There's more than I intended.
Oh my God! It smells like coffee ice cream.
It does.
Oh, give it.
That's delicious.
That's exactly what I was
Let's
going
ever
for.
smell that bad boy.
Yeah,
The
chop
fat
up the
rail
lemon.
of that
yeah,
bomb.
he just took a leaner off the mic.
You ripped yet?
Wipe it off your face, bro.
Ooh, I'll take one of my own.
That
Shogun,
does
smell that
very
bad
nice.
boy.
That already, I feel better just smelling it.
Oh,
Shogun's going for extra sniffs.
You're not supposed to eat it.
Oh, Shogun, where are you going to rub that all over your ball gag? Where are we?
Oh,
No, my bald head.
Jesus.
Oh, I
I
thought
gotta
you said all
lubricate
over your
my-
ball gag.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
it?
my ball gag.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
rub that all over my ball gag.
It rubs the lotion.
Oh, yeah.
Too, yeah.
It takes the lotion from the basket.
Oh. Well, wow. We're actually gonna go to break. What song are we gonna go into? I think we're gonna go into, I don't know, I'll let Shogun pick. So we're gonna go to a break. Shogun's gonna pick some random song,
The
And-
Remedy by Mraz.
but we're gonna get a tag from Alex right now saying, hey, this is Alex from The Remedy, sponsoring Modern Problems Radio Show and Royal Fox Studio. And then, yeah, go ahead, make your own commercial right now. Right on the spot. You took a inhale of the vape. You can do it.
Hey guys, this is Alex from The Remedy, 43 North Colony Road, Connecticut's first and only craft CBD store. Come on down, get a free sample. We are here at City Fox Studios,
Royal Fox Studio.
Royal Fox Studios, for Modern Problems Radio.
That's right. There we go. Is that good enough for you, Shogun? Or should he do another one?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Shogun, see, he's a real prick,
like it,
this fucking guy.
perfectionist.
He's a real fucking prick.
Breaking balls.
We
already.
love it. Breaking balls. What's that? So we'll get one more, but this time don't say Silver Fox Studio.
City
this.
Fox, that's a real
City
thing
Fox.
in here, this,
All right.
Yeah,
So
raise
try it
there.
again. You ready?
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Hey guys, it's Alex here with The Remedy, Connecticut's first craft CBD store. Come down and get your CBD. We are here at Royal Fox Studios on Modern Problems Radio.
Woo! You down with CBD? You know me. Head on down to The Remedy.